During the children's collection a couple weeks ago, a little girl came up to the basket, tossed in her money, then looked up at me and said, "Are you God?" And you could tell she was disappointed, right? I thought, if I am not getting the respect I deserve. In the gospel for several weeks now, we've heard Jesus talking about himself as the bread of life. I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever, and the bread that I will give is my flesh for the life of the world. You might remember the live nativity we did at Christmas time. It was such a cool event that I had made a video about it, posted on YouTube, just kind of walking around, explaining things. It was fun. Well, someone had commented on the video, and I've heard similar remarks. Where were young priests like this when I was growing up? If there had been priests like this, maybe I wouldn't have left the Catholic Church. And I get that the person probably meant it as a compliment, which is encouraging. I'm thankful God called me to seminary when I was 18. I'm thankful I was ordained at 25. I'm really enthusiastic about the young guys choosing to be priests these days. I hope that we're relatable and easy to talk to, and pleasant enough to be around. We work hard on our homilies, trying to make them engaging and helpful. But let's be super clear about something. The reason to be Catholic is Jesus in the Eucharist. That's the reason to come to Mass. A priest will never be so great that he's better than the Eucharist. And a priest can never be so bad that it makes any sense to go to a non-Catholic church and lose the Eucharist. Priests should work hard on their homilies and try to connect with you, but don't get distracted. Mass isn't about the person standing up front. It's about the person in the tabernacle. Priests will come and go. Funny priests, smart priests, short priests, tall priests, young priests, old priests. Only the Eucharist remains. There's a reason why half of our Mass is about the Eucharist. We set up everything. The priest says a lot of prayers. We spend a good chunk of time giving all of you the Eucharist. There's a reason why we spend so much time on it, because it's the most important thing. If the Eucharist isn't really Jesus, go to another church where there's more music, more preaching. That would make more sense. But if the Eucharist is Jesus, and you want Jesus, then it makes no sense to go anywhere else. So to answer that little girl's question, are you God? No. No, I'm not. But I can tell you where to find him. He's right here. Every day, I'm going to wake up and try to be a good priest for you. Sometimes I'll succeed. Sometimes I'll fail. Thank God, the Eucharist remains.
Hey, if you enjoyed that homily, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram for more videos. We'll see you next time.